Good morning, man. Oh, man, what a crazy weekend. Awesome time. Yeah, I just feel so blessed to be part of this crew, for all the work y'all put in, the influence that we present all over the country and all over the world. So I just want to say, keep up that fire, keep up that good work. And today's leadership, starting a new plan this week. And today it started off with the fundamentals. And it's funny because the first thing the first lesson that the first example he gave, sorry, let me get my words here, was Vince Lombardi, who would start off every season with this phrase, or with this quote. And he would have guys that were, veteran players, had been in the league for years, had been playing college ball before that, some pretty, top tier players. He had championship teams, all kinds of crazy stuff. And he would start off every year by holding up a football and saying, "Gentlemen, this is a football." And the reason he would do that is because he needed to remind the men that being a leader and doing what you do well starts with the fundamentals. You can't move on to advanced strategies, advanced practices until you have the fundamentals down. The other part of that is that as the workers, as those who are doing the mission, you need to stay focused on the fundamentals because you don't have all the information. As a coach, Lombardi had a different view of the field, of the playing field, and he was strategizing based off of that perspective that he had. And he was bringing in information from multiple players, not just from the quarterback position or the lineman position or the defensive back position. He was bringing in all these different views, all these different perspectives of what was happening. And so, as a club, we need to do the same thing. We have leaders in place all over the spectrum, from international leadership all the way down to your local prayer sergeant, that have different perspectives of what is going on. They have different views, different amounts of information. And so we need to show that respect and follow that guidance that we're getting from leadership, regardless of our own personal views. It's just like in football, that quarterback wants to do everything he can to win the game. And he's gonna do what, he always wants the ball. But the running back always wants the ball. And the wide receiver always wants the ball. These guys they're all really good at their positions, and they feel like they're the ones that are going to win the game for the team. But you have to trust the coach. You have to trust the leadership that they have this bigger picture in mind. And you see it all the time when NFL team loses confidence in their leadership. That's when leadership has to change. That's when they change coaches. Coaches get fired, new coaches get brought in who can gain that respect and that trust from the players. So today's lesson, focus on the fundamentals. So what does that mean for us? Well, the fundamentals for us are disciple men to daily word and prayer, support the 1% world in prayer. So we need to be working with each other, communicating with each other, reaching out, talking, reach out to, men around the country, around the state, wherever. If you are a prospect or higher and you have your prospect handbook, that's the fundamentals for you. You need to be working on those fundamentals. Everybody else, keep doing what is the fundamentals of our club. So that's what I challenge you all to do. I brought it up on our full patch call last night, but I'll bring it up here as well. One of the fundamentals, one of the things that we did when we started in Wisconsin that gained us access to everything that we're able to do right now is travel and visit. We went to clubhouses as often as we could. most of the time we were in a clubhouse every weekend, whether it was a party or just an open house. So get on it. Should be getting after it. Get in those clubhouses. Get us seen. Make sure that we are hitting our fundamentals and that we're not showing any weaknesses and leaving ourselves open or becoming complacent. Love you all. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see you next weekend.